Sometimes you'd rather collaborate with friends and family than compete against them. That's the idea behind co-op games. Cooperative, or co-op, games feature 2 or more people working together to achieve common goals. The term can apply to either online co-op or local couch co-op. These games can be a great way for people of all types and personalities to connect. We've done our research and found 10 co-op games that reviewers love. Our top pick is It Takes Two by Hazelight Studios, an action-packed co-op adventure that is full of fun and surprises. For more favorites, check out our 10 best list below, and peruse our buying guide for suggestions on how to choose the right co-op game for you. The first product on our list is Overcooked. 2 ghost town games, Team 17. Pros: frantic laugh-out-loud challenges. Encourages communication. Easy to learn, hard to master. Cons: host controls progression in story mode. Some reviewers complained of connection issues. When the unbread becomes a global threat, it's up to you and your team of chefs to stave off their hunger and save the world. You will cook a variety of world foods, including burgers, pizza, sushi, cakes, and more. Levels include challenges like teleporters, moving platforms, and throwing ingredients, requiring players to constantly communicate to deliver orders in time. The main complaint about this game is that multiplayer games only let the host progress in the story mode. Some reviewers also had connection issues while playing online. Besides these issues, most reviewers say this game is a great couch party game for people of all ages and tastes. The second product is Stardew Valley ConcernedApe. Pros: relaxing, fulfilling farming simulation. Wide variety of activities. Heartwarming story filled with memorable characters. Lengthy experience, with plenty of endgame content. Cons: no manual saving. Difficult fishing mechanics. After your grandfather passes, you inherit his old farm plot and set out to start your life in Stardew Valley. With some hand-me-down tools and hard work, you can turn your overgrown field into a thriving farm and become a part of the local community. In co-op, up to 4 players can tackle farming, fighting, mining, building relationships with villagers, and more. The only complaints are that this game has no manual saving function, but instead can only be saved once at the end of each in-game day. Some reviewers also dislike the tough fishing mechanic. Other than these issues, most reviewers find this game very relaxing and fulfilling, and love the enormous amount of content. The next product is Phasmophobia Kinetic games. Pros: frightening co-op gameplay. Chilling, immersive atmosphere. Players talk directly to the ghosts. Constant frights instead of jump scares. Cons: slow movement speed. Players who perish can only spectate. With reports of rising paranormal activity, you and your team must seek out ghosts and gather evidence. You will have ghost hunting and recording equipment like night vision cameras. The longer you explore a haunted location, the more hostile the ghost may become. One of the main complaints is that the default player movement speed is much slower than most games, which is especially annoying in larger maps. But most reviewers love that this game does not rely on cheap jump scares. Instead, its strength is its immersive atmosphere and the feature allowing players to talk directly to ghosts. The next product is PHOGS. Loom games. Pros: adorable world and gameplay. Great for pairs. Fosters teamwork. Cons: some reviewers had issues with controllers and glitches. PHOGS is a colorful physics puzzle game about 2 conjoined, legless, but very stretchy dogs. They must make their way through a world of food, sleep, and play. Each level contains teamwork-based puzzles and challenges, which make it great for couples, friends, and kids. The only complaints from reviewers are that some of them had issues with their controllers in this game, and there are a few in-game glitches. Besides that, most reviewers praise the game's adorable art style, whimsical gameplay, and vibrant world. The next product in our list is Spiritfarer Thunder Lotus Games. Pros: unique, atmospheric world. Calm, relaxing gameplay. Addictive exploration and crafting. Emotional afterlife-themed story. Cons: some reviewers felt there was too much grinding. In Spiritfarer, you and your friend play as Stella, the master of a ferry that guides the deceased to the afterlife, and Daffodil, her pet cat. Build a boat, craft resources, and create lasting memories with your spirit passengers. Some reviewers say this game is more focused on grinding than the characters or story. They recommend it for people who are looking for an atmospheric management game. Most praise the gorgeous art and animation, wonderful characters, and relaxing gameplay. They say the game not to be rushed through, but to be experienced. The next product is Grounded Obsidian Entertainment. Pros: huge, highly detailed world. Exciting survival mechanics. Up to 4 players cooperate online. Cons: requires Xbox Live subscription. The world hasn't changed, except you've been shrunk to the size of an ant. In Grounded, you play as a miniature character who must learn to survive where the grass is taller than you and insects are giant. Players work together to collect food, find new areas and survive a perilous backyard. Reviewers warn this game needs an Xbox Live account. Some also said the game has some bugs, besides the giant insects. Other than that, most reviewers say this game is highly immersive and extremely detailed. They love the building mechanics, animated graphics, and the game concept. The next product is Luigi's Mansion 3 Nintendo. Pros: humorous spooky gameplay. Excellent animations and personality. Entertaining puzzles. Cons: more fun for older kids than adults. Not much instruction. When Mario, Peach, and Toads go missing in the Last Resort Hotel, it's up to Luigi to go save them. Equipped with the Poltergust GOO, Luigi must vacuum up ghosts and take on mischievous bosses on every floor. Some reviewers complain this game is not very challenging for adults, or dislike how the game lacks a lot of instructions or help. Despite the complaints, most reviewers say this game has excellent animations, graphics, and personality. They like using the vacuum as a weapon and say the puzzles are fun and entertaining. The next product in our list is the Blackout Club Question. Pros: mysterious, atmospheric story. Work together to uncover secrets. Constantly shifting adventure. Cons: enemy encounters can become repetitive. Every night in a small town, everyone sleepwalks. A group of teenagers has woken up during these blackouts, but no one believes them. When their friend goes missing, they decide to take matters into their own hands. Unfortunately, the enemy can only be seen with their eyes closed. Some reviewers dislike the character perks system, stating that it only allows one maxed out deck. A few also say that once you know how the enemies work, this game can get somewhat repetitive. However, many state this game is very underrated. They like the character customization options and variety of tasks. The next product in our list is Haven the Game Bakers. Pros: beautiful scenery and world. Well-told story. Great for romance lovers. Cons: lacking combat system. Both players control both characters at once. Oo and Kay left everything behind and escaped to a forgotten planet. They must explore, fight off enemies, seek resources, and fix up their ship to make a cozy home. Explore the beautiful scenery and enjoy the everyday moments of a young couple trying to survive. Some reviewers complained that the co-op aspect is limited, as both players control both characters at once. Despite these issues, most reviewers enjoyed the characters' dynamic, and say this game is more about the writing and aesthetics than the gameplay. Many reviewers recommended it for couples and people who like romance. Do you think this list makes sense? Leave a comment for us. You can find the product link in the description of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest reviews.